Welcome to the Dream Bank, where forgotten dreams are sealed forever. Tonight, we delve deeper into the subconscious, unlocking Archive 2, from Dream 8 to Dream 30 in the second chapter in the endless repository of nightmares, from walls that whisper to shadows that follow. These are the dreams you were never meant to see. Our first entry tonight is Dream number 8, the room of whispering walls. I saw in my sleep a room with no doors, no windows, only 4 bare walls. At first, it was silent. Then, whispers began to echo from every direction. Hundreds of faint voices, all speaking my name. The walls seemed to pulse with a life of their own. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, closing in, the whispers grew louder, more insistent, until they twisted into deafening screams. I pressed my hands against the walls, desperate to find a way out, but my fingers sank into them as if they were made of sand. The room swallowed me whole. This dream is now sealed in the Dream Bank. Next, we open the file for Dream number 9. The staircase that led nowhere. I saw, in my sleep, a staircase made of cold, worn stone. It stretched upward into an impenetrable darkness, climbing higher and higher into nothingness. There were no doors, no landings, just an endless ascent of steps. I felt compelled to climb, my legs moving as if controlled by an unseen force. After what felt like an eternity, I risked a glance down. The staircase below me had vanished. Only a deep, starless void remained. I was suspended in the abyss, with nowhere to go but up, forever climbing a staircase that led nowhere. This dream is now sealed in the Dream Bank. Let us proceed to Dream number 10, the Silent Choir. I saw in my sleep a vast, Gothic cathedral, its colossal arches illuminated only by the flickering light of 1,000 candles. Rows upon rows of shadowy figures stood in perfect, unnerving silence. Their mouths were wide open, as if caught mid-song, but no sound came out. The quiet was heavy, suffocating. Then, all at once, a single, piercing note shattered the air. It was a scream disguised as a hymn, a sound of pure anguish that rose higher and higher in pitch. The stone walls began to shake. The glass and the stained windows vibrated, and one by one, the candles were extinguished, plunging the cathedral into absolute darkness, leaving only the sound. This dream is now sealed. In the Dream Bank, we now unseal Dream number 11. The Endless Window. I saw, in my sleep, a single window, glowing with a soft, ethereal light in the middle of a dark, empty space. As I drew closer, I realized it showed my own room, perfectly replicated in every detail, exactly as I had left it. It was like looking into a perfect, silent mirror of my life. But then, the door in the reflection opened, and another version of myself walked inside. It moved with a strange, unsettling grace. It turned its head slowly, its eyes locking onto mine through the glass, and its mind. The window shattered into a million pieces. A force pulled me forward, into the glass, into the other room. This dream is now sealed in the dream, and our next entry is Dream number 12, the shadow that followed. I saw in my sleep a quiet, desolate street at night, lit by the weak orange glow of a single street lamp. My footsteps echoed loudly in the stillness, but they weren't the only ones. Another pair of footsteps followed, whose beamed me perfectly in sync with my own. I stopped, and the footsteps stopped. I started walking again, faster this time, and the footsteps kept pace. I spun around. No one was there. The street was empty, yet the sound moved when I did, a constant, menacing presence I couldn't see. Finally, as I passed under the lamplight, the shadow broke free from the ground. It detached itself and merged with my own, becoming one. This dream is now sealed in the Dream Bank. Our final nightmare for tonight is Dream number 13, the Library of Breathing Books. I saw in my sleep a library with shelves that stretched up into an infinite darkness. But these weren't ordinary books. Their covers rose and fell in a slow, rhythmic motion, like countless sleeping chests. The entire library was breathing. I reached out a trembling hand and touched the spine of one. It felt warm, and it pulsed with a faint heartbeat. The pages fluttered open on their own, and whispers, ancient and unintelligible, spilled out like smoke. Then, all at once, the books around me began to breathe faster, their whispers rising in a chaotic chorus, until the entire library came alive with a frantic, desperate energy. And in that moment, I realized I was not the reader. I was the story, trapped within its pages. This dream is now sealed in the dream bank. These dreams are now sealed, locked away from the minds that birthed them. But the archive is endless, and the next dream we explore could be yours. Share your most vivid, strange, or terrifying dream in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to unlock the next archive. Sleep well.